Hey y'all, it's me. I know I haven't been back on for a little while. I think it's been since Thanksgiving. Just been going through a lot with doctor's appointments and follow-ups from the surgery and everything. Um, just to give you all an update, we found out that although we were very optimistic and prayerful, the surgery itself wasn't successful. They were unable to supply more blood to the foot. So at this point, we've got infection and stuff that's still spreading very slowly, but I am not only going to lose half of my foot, I'm going to lose all of it. The amputation surgery has been scheduled for January 12th. So please keep me in your prayers for my strength, and please send me some inspiration. I know I try to be an inspiration for everybody else, but just every once in a while I get a little down when I think about it. But I'm not really like depressed about, I think I'm reconciled in my heart, in my soul, in my mind about losing the foot at this point. But I guess really I just want to keep things normal as possible. So, hey y'all, my phone still works. Give me a call. Just call me up to say, hey, tell me what's happening with you. Like, hey girl, I went out on a date and I met this crazy girl, and tell me, let me know. Or, hey, I went out and I met this guy and I think he was a perfect gentleman and he may be the one. Let me live vicariously through you guys. I don't want any like sad talk or any all that kind of stuff, because look, I'm still here. And the way I look at it is the first 50 years of my life, I was 50 years young. So I've made 50 years young. The second half of my century is when I'm going into the 50 years, the other 50 years of old age. So when I get through, I'm gonna be at 100, and I'm not gonna stop there. I'm gonna keep on going. Like my aunt said, she was like, I don't know where y'all going, but I'm still gonna be here. Y'all can go right on past me, but I'm still gonna be here. So, I know I've got a long road ahead of me starting in January. It's a lot of stuff. And just like even with it's a lot of frustrating things. Like right now, I am in a wheelchair, and the wheelchair itself, my house, of course, is not made for wheelchair, because whoever thought we would be like that. I need a ramp to be built in order to get in my door. Currently, I have to actually get up out of the chair and push the chair almost like a walker. But I gotta make sure I take my pain medicine and that it's kicked in beforehand. And by the time I get back home and do that walk, I am in some pain. So just like now, I've taken my pain pill, so my eyes are a little droopy, because I was in a little pain just from having to walk on the grass. My dad drives the car around to the gate, but I just have to get to the gate. It's just like complicated things like that. I need a ramp built. Um, and start once I get out of surgery, out of the hospital, I'm going to go into rehab. I'm not sure how long, but once I get home from that, I can't come back to my house. My recovery is going to take anywhere from 6 months to a year, and that's going to be in a wheelchair, because the prosthetic is going to be custom made, because everybody has one that's custom made for them, their leg, their situation, their circumstance, how active they are. And where I have Medicare, Medicaid, of course they don't pay for the very worst, but they don't really pay for necessarily what you need, and in some instances, um, they take things into their own hand. And so I was told that that difference, like, it can be applied to whatever you need, whatever amount they pay, but the rest of that is my responsibility. And so I may be without a prosthetic for a while because as you know, I'm disabled, I'm on disability, so that's my total income. So I'm praying, for a miracle in that, some kind of way. We are trying to get like a GoFundMe account set up, or I think Facebook has a fundraiser process also, or even Cash App, and to get an account set up to try to raise some money and do some kind of fundraisers and things, since we do have a little bit of time before the custom prosthetic is completely done, and the leg has to, of course, heal before we get that. But in the meantime, like I said, we do need the ramp built. We got some steps coming up to my parents' home because I'm going to be staying with them. And my life is going to be confined to 3 little rooms, a bedroom, a bathroom, and the kitchen. So, right now, I don't know how that's going to work out in my spirit. But, I won't even be able to paint, because I usually paint in order to, help me in my spirit and help me, release some of the pressures on my mind. I won't be able to do that in mom and dad's house because I can't paint in the kitchen or in the bedroom, with the carpeting. So, I don't know. Right now, I just don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to leave it in the Lord's hand. Also, what was the other thing I was going to say? Yeah, I'm going to be in that wheelchair for a while, and I know that, they say that you can get some grants for house modifications, but you have to know exact dollar amounts and get estimates. So if there's anybody out there that does that kind of work, or who would do it like for a grant, or just to help me out, I would really, really appreciate that. Because at this point, the way the house is made, I couldn't even wheel the wheelchair just like in the spring to sit out on the front porch, just to get fresh air. So, or even on the back porch, I guess the way those little things, we would need like little tiny ramps just for the wheelchair. And I know my dad says that the wheelchair we have, because it's a manual wheelchair, it's kind of clumpy, and he has a hard time pushing me in it. That maybe the electric wheelchairs, I'm like electric wheelchairs would probably be better for me. And the thing that makes everything difficult again is because I'm legally blind in this, so it's just a little frustrating like that. But please continue to keep me in your prayers, and keep inspiring me. Share your stories with me, and I'll continue to share mine with you. Okay? And one thing that I can say is that if we trust in the Lord with all our hearts and lean not into our own understanding, in all thy ways acknowledge her, and she will direct thy path. All right. Thank you, guys. Love you.